Yo, what's up, YouTube? All right, Freddie Roach and company are back at it again. Um, Listen, man. You know what? I don't want to continue to harp on the same shit all the time. I wanted to create a boxing channel to talk about boxing. Um, and I try to do it. I try to do it as much as I can, man. But these people never cease to uh to amaze me. It's a Freddie Roach camp. They never seem to amaze me, and they always outdo themselves, And sometimes things like this get in the way of the actual boxing, because it's so crazy that I feel the need to speak on it. But anyways, man, here it is again, man. Controversy. Right before the Chavez Lee fight. Um, well, let's rewind real quick to the Bradley and Pacquiao fight, right? Do you guys remember right after the weigh-in? After the weigh-in, Joel Diaz and Freddie Roach and Timothy Bradley and Pacquiao, they were getting their gloves inspected, right? So Freddie Roach was looking over Bradley's gloves, and he found like something wrong with one of the seams in the glove, you know. And at that point, Timothy Bradley's team, they could have argued it, but Joel Diaz said, "All right, fuck it, we brought another pair, and we'll just switch the gloves out. We don't want to hear." His exact words were, "We don't want any excuses." They switched the gloves, and then they looked at Pacquiao's glove. They gave it a once-over, and they said, "All right, everything's cool. Boom, that's it." Right? Now, fast forward here. Right? This is the next weekend. It's the next weekend. Right? So now they're at the Andy Lee and Chavez fight. People from Andy Lee's camp, his representatives say, we want to check the gloves. We want to weigh the gloves to make sure everything's on the up and up. Right? And this was somebody from Andy Lee's camp. This is what they're quoting and saying. They bought their gloves and we bought ours. Right? Explained Lee's manager, Perry Mandera. So we thought in the interest of full disclosure and a level playing field, we would weigh both pairs. We weighed ours out in the open in front of everyone. They would not put theirs on the scale. So I requested Robert Tapia. This is the Texas Commission Sports Inspector, Robert Tapia. I request Robert Tapia to make them do it. He told me, "I'm the boss here. I say whether or not we inspect the gloves, and we're not going to." Right? So then, Mandera, his Lee's manager, went up to Freddie Roach. I get, just to see if he would do it anyways. Just to see if he would do it just in for goodwill type shit and fairness, right? So he says he went up to him and he's quoted and saying, "He pushed past me and said, 'We don't have to, so we're not going to.'" What does this remind you of? And I'll wait. What does it remind you of? It's like their fucking mantra over there. It's like their motto. It's wild card Jim. Catch me if you can. It's getting to be ridiculous, man. We know what it is at Texas. We know that, the last time the kid didn't even have to take a fucking drug test. He didn't even have to take a drug test, and 2 weeks before he was getting drunk and driving around and doing coke and all types of shit. We don't have to. They're not saying that we have to do this, so we're not going to. It's fucking unreal, man. At some point it has to stop. At some point people have to shine a light on this shit, man. You know what? Everybody wants to cry about the robbery and that injustice. Why, let's talk about this a little bit. Put this on ESPN. Let's have Skip Bayless talk about this, or Stephen A. Smith. But no, this will go under the radar, just like everything else goes under the radar, and they'll be able to do whatever it is that they want to do over there. I don't know, man. I'm hoping Andy Lee wins the fight. Andy Lee's stiff competition. I usually favor the person who has the better technical skills. I like Andy Lee's style. He's got a slick style. He's a good puncher. So, I'm hoping he teaches this dude a lesson, man. I'm hoping he can pull it out. I'm not really too impressed with Chavez. I've seen the last couple fights that I've seen that he's been in. We're not fucking barn burners. You know what I'm saying? So I hope Andy Lee can pull it off anyways, That's pretty much it, man.